Animals form strong emotional bonds with humans. That's why your pet looks so sad or barks all day when you leave for work. Oh my goodness! Now, imagine what it's like for animals that have been separated from their owners for years. In this video, we're going to show you the most heartwarming animal reunions with their owners ever caught on camera. In a heartwarming moment, Kiara joyfully tackles Adolfo, her caregiver since cubhood, embracing him tightly to express how happy she is to see him again. This man had rescued Emma when she was just a week old. A few years later, he finally reunited with Emma, and she can't hide her excitement. One of the most dangerous animals in the world was momentarily a softie at the sight of her caretaker. To be an animal caretaker, one has to possess great strength, patience, and a big heart, because falling in love with the animals is inevitable. After 14 months, this man finally reunited with the elephants he cares for, and we can't help but awe at the sight.
Good boy. Good boy, baby. You're doing so good.
For 19 days, Bentley had refused to leave the top of a mountain at a site where an accident claimed the life of one of its caretakers. Sad, dehydrated, and malnourished, Bentley was finally rescued by his owner when she was told where he was.
Good, baby. Look at your mom. It's your mama. Are you okay?
Their reunion was bittersweet, and we wish them all the best.
It's literally been, like, 3 minutes since he came to me. I'm just so grateful for everybody who helped, who shared the post, who is okay. He's literally laying in my lap and he's fine.
Finding your missing cat on a random walk after 5 weeks is one of the luckiest reunions we've ever seen.
Oh my gosh, it's Velvet!
Velvet had lost a bit of weight and looked tired, but we're so happy he reunited with the person that loves him the most. We also hope that his owner bought a lottery ticket after this.
It's Velvet. Oh my gosh, why are you so skinny? Oh my gosh, why are you so skinny? Come here, come here. Oh no. Oh, what's wrong? Oh my gosh. Wait. Oh my gosh, it's Velvet. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Velvet, I missed you.
Anita had been away from the polar zoo for about 2 months. There were some wolves in the zoo she spent the most time with before she left. Upon her return, the wolves pounced on her and showed her how much they really missed her. Ava raised Fritzy from a foal to horse, but unfortunately had to sell her. An opportunity presented itself, and Ava was able to see Fritzy again. Ava couldn't help but break down in tears at the sight of her old friend. This chimp's owner works at a safari. Work at the safari can be quite hectic, so when she gets a chance to reunite with her baby, she makes sure she gets the best hugs and is ready to continue her work for the day. 8 years had passed, and this woman had lost hope of ever seeing her horse again. However, her parents were able to find her horse, and their reunion makes us want to bawl our eyes out.
We had an opportunity, and we took it.
This homeless man had been missing his dog for days. Eventually, the dog was found, and their reunion will make anyone emotional. His unfortunate situation doesn't make him incapable of taking care of his animal, and we love to see it. The theft of a pet can be a very traumatic experience. All hope of ever seeing one's pet again is lost. However, for this family, a miracle happened, and after 2 long years, their pet dog was found and returned safely back to them.
He's back home! We got him!
We don't think we have enough tissues. We love Christmas because it's the season of giving and receiving. This dog wasn't left out because he received the best Christmas gift ever. Funny enough, his gift was all wrapped and placed at the foot of the Christmas tree with all the other presents.
Baby.
Baby.
Hi. How are you? Oh my gosh. Do you want a hug? Come on.
Taking care of wild animals is no joke. It is time and energy consuming. However, after a long day, getting to cuddle all the cute baby animals might just make it all worth it.
Oh, baby. Oh, that's a good one. Oh my God.
After Theo's owner was gone for a week, he refused to let go of her face when he was reunited with her. In this clip, a baby tiger can't help but be excited when he sees his owner. He receives hugs and belly rubs, and is just happy to have his owner back home. Finn and Dixie are spoiled rotten with affection from their caretaker. After work, they make sure to receive their daily dose of belly rubs and cuddles when they are reunited with their keeper. Having a deer as a pet is quite unconventional. However, just like any other domestic animal, this deer was counting down the hours till his owner returned home from work. Having to let go of a pet you don't really want to let go of is painful. Kendall could not afford to go to college and keep her horse at the same time, so she had to sell him. However, the people she sold them to are angels on earth because she was allowed to visit him after not seeing him for 2 years. Limbani was in critical condition when he was born. His caretakers, Tanya and George, did an amazing job at nursing him back to health. However, Limbani got transferred to another zoo. But watch the heartwarming moment. They are finally reunited after years apart. For this dog, 4 hours is an awfully long time to be away from his owner. When his owner came home, he was so excited that he forgot how to let go of the stick in his mouth. Jake might have the best girlfriend in the world, because after 15 years, she somehow managed to find his horse. The reunion between Jake and his horse is nothing short of a tear-jerking moment.
Come down and say hi.
This man had been at work all day, leaving his husky behind at home. When he gets home, the husky doesn't know if he should be mad or happy to see his owner. Frog the rooster can't contain his joy when his owner gets home from school. As Frog sights the school bus, he sprints towards it, reunites with his owner, and escorts her home. Sarah planned to be away from home for a week, but due to a family emergency, she had to be away for 2 months. Her dogs cannot contain their excitement as she walks through their front door. After a long 24 hours of work, this woman could not wait to go home to her pet macaw. As soon as they saw each other, you can tell that 24 hours was way too long for them to be apart. Jim had to leave town for work for about a month. On getting home, he had one important thing on his mind: to see his pet Goose. Goose. He called out for Goose, and excitedly Goose ran to his owner, but he didn't go alone. Goose brought his friends to meet Jim too.
Hey, Goose! Oh, hi, Goose! Hi, Goose! Hi, buddy! How are you doing? How are things going, huh? Are you doing good?
When this man gets home from work, he goes straight to his barn to reunite with his chickens. As soon as the chickens see him, they race towards their owner to embrace him. Sophie hadn't seen her donkey in a week. When she finally gets home, the first thing she does is call out to him, and his reaction is priceless.
Here he is. Oh, everybody's coming.
After 4 months, Millie is excited to be back home at her house. In a field of horses, Millie only has her eyes on one horse. She reaches home and holds him in a tight embrace.
Who's that? Who came home? Who came home?
Ani the cockatoo can't contain his excitement when he sees his owner through the window. Eventually, he walks into the house, and Ani is perched on his owner, ready to receive all the kisses and hugs he had missed out on for the day. This tiger turned into a big cuddle buddy when his favorite friend finally showed up. Tears can't help but flow as this family is reunited with their dog after he went missing for 2.5 weeks. We are so glad that the dog is back home safe in the arms of the people he loves the most. Whiskey's owner had been away from him for 6 months. To see if he still remembered her, she asked her daughter to take their dog on a walk. On this walk, she strolled right past Whiskey as if she didn't know him. Whiskey stopped in his tracks, did a double take, and joyfully jumped into the arms of his mama. At the airport, this woman's dog is so excited to see her, he can't help but get the zoomies. This goose can't help but honk at the sight of his owner. He had dreaded the time apart and is now glad to have him back. After a long vacation, Vinny the bunny can't hide his excitement when he sees his owner. He sprints towards his owner. Until the end of the video, the two of them are inseparable. Molly the monkey accompanied Susie's mom to pick her up at the airport. When Molly saw Susie, she jumped into her arms, and it looked like that's exactly where she was made to be.
I love you. I love you. I know. What is it? I miss you.
Paralysis is a difficult condition to live with. However, Donnie doesn't allow his situation to define him. He hadn't seen his owner for 3 weeks, and as soon as he sighted him, he crawled right into his arms and showered his caretaker with kisses. Savannah is so excited to see the zookeeper at the end of the day. We had no idea rhinos could get zoomies until now. After 5 months, this woman reunited with the dog she had raised. Not only is she just reuniting with him, she's going to take him home and keep him as hers. As you can see, they both can't get their hands off each other. After 4 years, this woman finally reunited with her horse. She embraces him, and the horse can't help but melt into her arms. In this heartwarming tale, a girl had been away at the hospital for 3 months. She had missed her horse so much that even in a wheelchair, she made sure to go see him. After spending 3 weeks abroad, this girl is excited to reunite with her horse. Her horse sees her coming from afar and runs towards his owner. It's definitely evident that they had missed each other. Toby's owners had been away for a week. In dog time, a human week is far too long, so we understand why Toby tried to defy the laws of gravity when he saw his loved ones. He eventually realized he had to take the stairs, but there's no doubt that Toby adores his owners. This woman hasn't seen her dog for 21 days. When she finally has her dog in her arms, the tears can't help but flow from her eyes.
Cooper,
Olive, and Gus's owners had been out of town for a month. Cooper had seen his owners through the window and alerted the others. Immediately they opened the door, their dogs ambushed them with love. After being away abroad for 2 months, Jonas's dog can't help but be excited when he sees him sitting in their living room. We can never get tired of seeing animals reunite with their owners on this channel. Nala had been missing since Christmas Eve. After months apart, Nala is finally reunited with her family. After several months apart, Tofu the cockatoo excitedly reunites with one of his caretakers. Tofu is so happy that he can't help himself from jumping numerous times on his loved one. On her daily walks, this woman had made a bird her good friend, so every day, they were excited to see each other. This day wasn't any different because as soon as the bird saw her from afar, he flew and perched on her head. After releasing Oscar into the wild as a baby, the owners did not expect to ever see him again. One day, Oscar came back to their home unexpectedly. Oscar was so happy to see them that he couldn't stop squawking. Oh, it's okay, buddy.
Oh, he's back.
Tatiana has a full-time job, so every time she comes back home in the evenings, she's always welcomed by her pet goose. Her goose is always so delighted to see her, and it's clear that they have a wonderful relationship.
She thinks I'm over there.
Mark got home from work and went to go check on his animals. He has a dog named Lila, and she's so excited to see him. Well, that's not entirely true. Lila is a blind and deaf dog. It may take Lila a long time to locate her owner, but when she finally reaches him and sniffs him, we can feel the joy through our screens. Find me! Oh, you got me! After being away from home for 3 days, this cute bundle of joy was so excited to finally reunite with his owner. This cat really missed him, and we can tell. Biscuits the raccoon loves her owner very much. When he has time off work to see her, he makes sure that he has the best time with her. A Ukrainian soldier got back from war and is back home safe with his dog. It's almost as if the dog can tell that his owner has been through so much and is being even more affectionate than usual. We commend the hard work of soldiers who have to leave their loved ones at home to protect their country. Linda had helped Doll and Swing transition from laboratory chimpanzees to a life without bars. After 25 years, Linda finally sees Doll and Swing again, and their reunion is nothing short of emotional. After a long day at work, this man is greeted by his loving cat when he gets home. His cat literally climbs up his body and reaches his face to be able to give him kisses. Imagine being welcomed home like this every day. Portia's owner went to greet her as she regularly does after work. Usually, they share a heartwarming moment and repeat the cycle the next day. However, this day was special. Portia must have been extremely excited because she grabbed the phone off her owner's hand and ran away with it.
Hey. Oh my gosh. Holy shit. She put it in this hole, guy. Corky. You're insane, you know that?
Hi, Cookie.
At the Cincinnati Zoo, Cookie the penguin is their mascot. When Cookie is allowed into the office, he's such a bundle of joy. He reunites with one of his favorite caretakers and melts at the feel of his touch.
finally got that on tape. Very good, Tux.
The Birdman, as he's fondly called by his wife, got home after a long day at work. True to his nickname, their pet birds flew straight to him as soon as he opened the door. They missed him so much that they stayed perched on his head and shoulder till the end of the video. After spending a year apart from her dog because of the military, this woman is overjoyed at the sight of her dog at the airport. The dog that couldn't wait to see her again is just as excited as her. This man and his family went on vacation for 10 days. After his reunion with his cat, he attempted to take the cat off his lap, but the cat wasn't having it. The cat had made up his mind to spend every minute with his owner, and honestly, we're not mad at it.
What is that?
For 20 hours, Nosh had been on a road trip with his owners. Eventually, they tell Nosh where they're going, and Nosh can't believe his ears. In joyous anticipation, Nosh can't help but moan and whimper. Finally, Nosh gets to Papa's house, and he's so happy, he's peeing everywhere. In Vaiju's household, he is welcomed home every day by Pablo. We can just tell that Vaiju and Pablo are the best of friends. This woman's pet goat is so excited that he doesn't even wait for her to put her car in park before he jumps on the roof. She doesn't look too fazed as we assume this is a daily occurrence for her. The pandemic was hard for everyone. This family had to sell their dog Roxy because they weren't able to care for her anymore. On the former owner's birthday, Roxy paid a surprise visit to him, and they picked up right where they left off. These cats must really miss their owner all day, because as soon as she inserts the key into the door to unlock it, the cats literally spring to the door and give her the warmest greeting. After 2.5 years, Mariah was told that her dog, which was stolen from her, was seen at an animal shelter close to her house. When she got to the animal center, her dog immediately remembered her, and they had such a sweet reunion. It is remarkable how dogs never seem to forget a face. After being apart for a week, Becky finally reunited with her beloved dog. Her dog got the zoomies, which we know is a sign of overwhelming joy.
Where's Shinona? Where's Shinona? Who's that? Who's that?
The emotional turmoil one goes through when an animal goes missing is always heartbreaking. This dog was found after 7 days in the wilderness and was thankfully reunited with his family. Firefighters come to the rescue as a distraught woman watches her pet parrot stuck in a tree. A touching reunion unfolds as they bring the feathered friend back to its owner. Blue was only 8 months old when he went missing. Danny had been looking for her cat for 2 years, so it's really nice to see them get a happy ending.
Oh my god, he's so pretty, I cannot. Oh, you have a pretty boy.
I knew it. I told you. I told you.
Oh, you're so good.
When soldiers are given a chance to return home to their loved ones, it's always so beautiful to see them let their guard down. After being away for a year, this dog pounced on his owner as soon as he saw her because he couldn't contain his joy. Lucius was dropped off at the cattery for 7 days. His loving meows confirmed that he had been counting down the seconds to reunite with his owner. We're sure Lucius is excited to be back in the comfort of his home. We can't help but obsess over this moment where a woman is happily back with her geese after almost 6 months. The geese can't help but honk with joy at the sight of their caretaker. Hamantha the hamster had been away from her owner for 4 days. Her owner was overjoyed to see her, and Hamantha did not hold back on the affection too.
Hi, did you miss your mom? It's been 4 days. Hi, I'm so happy to see you too. Oh, my little baby girl. There's seriously nothing better than your face. But for real, there's nothing better than coming home to your pets.
Who's here? Who is that? My baby?
Juliana had to leave Dice at home for 3 months due to work. When she got back home, Dice couldn't believe his eyes. He was hesitant to move close to her, but when she got close and he sniffed her, it was all over.
Oh my goodness.
If Dice could, we're sure he would have shouted from the rooftops that his mama had returned to him.
Aww. What is...
I can't breathe. Why are you fighting?
Mina was away from home for 4 days, but as soon as she opened the door to her house, her pet pig Merlin was there to welcome her home. He couldn't stop grunting in excitement as they reunited.